Amond Prater. I'm the head wrestling coach at Fontbonne University, located in St. Louis, Missouri. So last year I was here the first time at the Combine, got to meet a lot of wrestlers and kind of talk about the new program. So we're entering our first year of competition with both our men's and our women's wrestling program. But this is not new to me. I've been involved in wrestling in the state of Missouri for almost 13 years now. Before I took over this program and actually started it, I was a high school coach for about 11 years. So I competed at the University of Missouri, and that was a great experience. You know, you talk about the guys that remain in the news between, my former teammates, Ben Askren and, Tyron Woodley and those guys. So we came in and kind of set the foundation for the program. So it was kind of a no-brainer. It was easy for me to kind of set a foundation because while we competed at Mizzou, that's one of the things that led us to, one of our first top, rankings in the nation. I've got a couple teammates, we talk about it all the time, just beginning to solidify a lot of what I stand for in terms of building a program. So with that building, there comes that realization that, the biggest thing is that in the state of Missouri, we've added so many programs here over the past few years that have wrestling. But like Dave said earlier, there's a lot that you have to look for, and you have to understand that going into that college search, that every program may not be that fit for you. So we want to kind of offer a different experience. We're a D3 level school, which means, like Dave said, we don't offer athletic scholarships per se. So we're going to be looking at it more from an academic standpoint. So if you're coming in, with aspirations of being a good student first and then athlete, our institution is going to really work with you and make sure that you're getting the best financial aid package, but also you're looking at community connections. So with us being located in St. Louis, Missouri, we have a lot that we offer in terms of, connections outside of wrestling. So real close to downtown Missouri, if you've ever been to St. Louis or been to the zoo or Forest Park, we're located right there. We also have a major school next to us, Wash U. So there's a lot of opportunities to kind of network with certain people. And if you're into education, business, cybersecurity, computer science, any one of those degrees, those are some of our top majors. But me personally, what I'm looking for is someone to come help build that foundation. So a lot of the athletes that I talk to, we don't have any national accolades right now, but you kind of get to help build that process. And with my staff that we have, my assistant coach was also a former Missouri wrestler, and we do have a women's grad assistant as well who's done phenomenal things just in terms of reaching out and kind of building those connections in ways that I can't. I like to surround myself with people who know more than me about the sport, so I think I've accomplished that with my staff. But the biggest thing for me is faith, family, friendship. Those are three non-negotiables for me. I tell my recruits that all the time. Faith, just kind of believing in something higher than you. It's not about you all the time. And it's definitely not about me because I don't compete anymore. I might compete a little bit in terms of, how fast I can get to a workout in the morning, so I better not beat you to a workout. But in terms of just understanding that there is something greater than you that you're competing for. The family aspect is just knowing that as that community there on campus at Fontbonne University, you're going to be surrounded with people that kind of care about you and are going to be committed to you on and off the mat. Okay, and then the friendship piece is just knowing that you're building lifelong connections. Okay, so the people that you're coming into school with, you got to be able to like them and enjoy them and being around you. It makes that long stretch of December more manageable. In terms of being on campus, we're the only sports team that really practices through that December month. So it gets long, but I know you guys are up to the challenge. I'll be available to answer any questions at my booth in a few minutes. But it's good to be back, and just keep us in mind for college. Thanks. Any questions? Yeah.
Since you're mainly scholarships for school, grades and stuff, what classes do you usually need to take for business if you're going to get a scholarship in that?
You said what classes do you take?
Yeah, what are the...
So, like, in terms of just the regular qualifications, as long as you meet those minimum qualifications, with your math, with your sciences, again, overall in the state of Missouri, schools do a great job of making sure that you're meeting those graduation requirements. So you bring those in. There aren't any advanced classes that you can take except for like your math and English that you could be tested out of. So if you have college credits coming in, then you can be exempted from those general education requirements that we all kind of go off of. question. Any other questions? All right, cool.